The Trojan War has been waging on for decum annum now. The Nawis of Protesilaus is under attack, and Patroclus wants fresh troops to come to their defense.
Why are you weeping, Patroclus? Tell me what troubles you.
Achilles, do not be angry with me, but I am weeping for the Argives. So many noble men have been struck down. You should be the one to save them. You are the fiercest and most ruthless warrior. If you cannot fight them, at least give me your armor so that your Copii, your troops, can fight for them. The fresh troops can drive away the tired enemy.
What are you saying, Patroclus? I cannot do this. I have done so much already. I sacked the city to gain Briseis, my war prize, and yet she was taken from me. I understand your motivation to help the Argives, but I am angry at Agamemnon for taking Briseis. You may wear my armor on your shoulders and lead the Myrmidons in Paralium. I hope you're bring me great honor so that Briseis is returned to me, and I am offered riches and gifts. When the Trojans are driven off from the ships, come back to me. Don't you dare fight them further without me, or you will rob me of my glory that should be mine. Although Patroclus was successful in pushing back the Trojan forces, the Dei, or gods, had other plans for the war. He got ahead of himself, and despite Achilles' warning, he pressed on towards his city. This offended the god Apollo, who tells Patroclus to back off, and leads him to the hands of Hector and Euphorbus.
Patroclus fought valiantly like Mars, but it did not prevent Apollo from beating the Gallia from his head and tearing away his armor. Then entered Euphorbus, the best spearsman of his time. He struck Patroclus in the back of his shoulders, but this did not kill Patroclus yet. Hector saw his opportunity, and while Patroclus was in a vulnerable position, pierced him with a hasta.
Patroclus, you thought you were to sack our city and take our women, and you are a fool to think so. You underestimate the power of the Trojans, and now the vultures shall devour you here. Achilles availed you nothing, and when he asked you to not return until you were stained of my blood, your fool's heart answered yes.
Boast all you want, Hector, for your victory was ensured by the gods, and my defeat is in their hands. If 20 men such as you were to attack me, they all would have fallen to my spear. Apollo and Euphorbus all have a hand in killing me, and you are but a third in my death. Your own death and doom shall arrive soon, Hector, and they will lay you low by the hand of Achilles, son of Achus.
And thus Patroclus drew his last breath, his animus left his body, and went down to the house of Hades. Patroclus, why must you foretell my doom? What if Achilles were to die by my spear? Why are the Achaeans retreating back towards the ships?
Alas, Achilles, I bring bad tidings, for Patroclus has fallen, and a fight has broken out over his naked body as Hector holds his armor.
Overcome with dolor, Achilles gave out a loud cry, enough to reach his mother Thetis, who sat by the depths of the Mare. She then left her spot to find Achilles.
My son, why are you weeping? What sorrow has come onto you? Surely Jupiter has granted you your prayer.
Mother, Jupiter has indeed fulfilled my prayer, but what ails me so is that my love, Patroclus, has fallen. I refuse to live or go about mankind until Hector fall by my spear and I avenge Patroclus, son of Monitus.
Then, my son, your end draws near as well. Your own death awaits after that of Hector.
I will pursue Hector, who has slain him, whom I loved so dearly, and will then accept my doom when it appeases Jupiter and the other gods. After some time, Achilles enters the Bella with the intention of killing Hector, but by interference of the gods, it isn't until they decide that Achilles finally fights Hector. However, when he sees him, Hector flees and runs 3 times around the Murray of Troy with Achilles in pursuit.
I will no longer flee, Achilles.
Hector, like a fool, you thought you would come off scatheless.
You must hope that I do not bring heaven's anger upon you on the day that Paris and Apollo kill you at the Scaean gates.
Die, for I will accept my fate whenever Jupiter and the other gods deem fit to send it.
The story of Achilles and Patroclus in the Trojan War has stood the test of time and has been broken down and interpreted in a variety of ways. Numerous movies and books have been written about the Trojan War and the influence the two characters had, including The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, Shakespeare's Troilus and Cressidas, and the movie Troy of 2004.
In these interpretations, the relationship between Achilles and Patroclus has been defined as lovers, friends, or cousins, although the former two are more accurate. Regardless, Achilles is still a prominent and well-known character in modern times, as his myth continues to inspire many forms of art.